She said it casually, like asking for milk. I need to find out if size really matters. You'll never know. Don't worry. The words slid across the kitchen table and settled in my chest. Heavy, precise, surgical. I remember the way the clock kept ticking after that. How the refrigerator hummed like it was uncomfortable being in the room with us. She didn't look at me when she said it. She watched her coffee swirl, pretending not to notice my reflection bending in the liquid. I nodded. Okay, that was it. No questions, no anger, no crack in my voice. I watched relief soften her shoulders. She mistook silence for weakness. Most people do. That night, I lay beside her and listened to her breathe. Counted the seconds between each inhale, measured the distance growing between us in millimeters. In truths she didn't know I could already see forming. She went out the next Friday. Girls' night, a word that suddenly meant nothing and everything. I watched her leave. Black dress, new perfume. She kissed my cheek like muscle memory. I didn't follow. I waited. Suspicion isn't loud. It's meticulous. It shows up as fingerprints on glass you never touched, as passwords changed without explanation, as laughter that doesn't belong to you anymore. I didn't confront her. I observed. Her phone never left her side. Notifications silenced. A name saved under a woman's emoji that never called during daylight. I checked phone records. Patterns emerged. Late nights, short calls, always Thursdays. I watched how she dressed differently, how she flinched when I touched her afterward. Like guilt was a bruise I might press too hard. I ordered the report quietly. Credit cards don't ask why. Hotel receipts. A familiar bar. The same room number twice. I felt nothing, not yet. Just a calm certainty settling into place, like a chessboard snapping into focus once you recognize the endgame. She came home one night and told me she was tired. She fell asleep in minutes. I stayed awake, planned. The truth arrived in an envelope that felt too light to carry what it contained. A name, a photo, married, 2 kids. His wife tagged in vacation pictures my wife had liked. I stared at his face until it became ordinary, until hatred would have been inefficient. I didn't raise my voice when I finally spoke. Does his wife know? I asked one morning, pouring coffee. The mug froze halfway to her lips. What? I slid the envelope across the table. No rush, no drama. Paper is patient. She didn't open it. She didn't need to. Her breath collapsed inward, eyes darting, calculating damage. I can explain, she whispered. I know, I said. And I did. Better than she ever could. She cried. She begged. She told me it was just curiosity, that it didn't mean anything. I believed her. That was the problem. I moved out 2 days later, quietly, no accusations, no scenes. I let her think I needed space. In reality, I was arranging the furniture. I contacted his wife, not with rage, with facts, screenshots, timelines, hotel confirmations. She thanked me. We talked. Briefly, efficiently. 2 people comparing notes on a betrayal neither of us had volunteered for. She needed a place to stay, temporarily. I offered. My wife came back from another girls' night a week later, earlier than usual. I hadn't blocked her key. The door opened. Her face froze. Not because it was my house, because it wasn't me. It was her. The other woman, standing barefoot on hardwood floor she'd never seen, wearing one of my shirts, calm, unmoved. I thought you said he moved out, my wife whispered. I stepped into view behind her. I did, I said. She didn't. No shouting, no chaos, just understanding crashing down on her in slow motion. She looked at me then. Really looked. Like a stranger finally noticing the weapon wasn't a fist, but time. You planned this, she said. Yes. She left without screaming. Without dignity, without the certainty she'd walked in with. I didn't watch her go. I closed the door. Some truths don't need witnesses. I didn't win. I didn't lose. I learned. Size never mattered. Control did. And I took mine back.